You know, I've seen a lot of bad lists from Stephen A. So we got Mean A's list today, which I never want to be called, by the way. But I think it's going to ruffle a few feathers, despite the fact that it's going to be accurate. So I'm going to start with a team that impressed me so much this weekend, the Buffalo Bills at number 5. Charlie, this for me really is a pick because of the quarterback. I think we saw this past Sunday that outside of Mahomes, he is the best quarterback in the AFC. Was also really impressed by how well coached their defense was, what they were doing to that Patriots play action passing attack, their ability to hold up without Trey White. Incredibly impressive offensive upside, highest of any team, again, outside of the Chiefs. Next team is a team that would probably be higher if not for a lot of injuries, and that is your reigning Super Bowl champion, Tampa Bay. Speaking, of course, about losing Chris Godwin, though I think Antonio Brown is a capable fill-in. But they're also out Mike Evans, Levante David, both of whom are key players to this team and will be coming back for the playoffs. Look, it's Tom Brady, the GOAT. He's still playing at an extraordinary high level. This offense is still extremely efficient. I think they'll be able to overcome the injuries come playoff time, and maybe they'll move up the list.
Yes, Lord.
This might be my most controversial choice. I know Jeff Saturday's going to be mad at me.
Drum roll.
I'm putting Green Bay at number 3. I know he's mad. And here's why. It's not because of the offense. I think Aaron Rodgers, despite that sort of inexplicable, quiet second half on Sunday, is playing at an extraordinarily high, perhaps MVP level. But the defense, Charlie, since week 11, since the Vikings game, they went bottom 3 in just about every metric. Yards per play, third down conversion, yards per carry. I know they're possibly getting Jair Alexander back, but until I see him back in action, a little bit worried about this defense. Not worried about this next defense, and that is the Dallas Cowboys. Stephen A. is watching at home so angry right now. I don't care, because this Dallas Cowboys defense is getting to quarterbacks like no one else in football right now. Best pass rush in the NFL at the moment. Finally, we saw Dak Prescott looking like he did in the beginning of the season. I think this offense is back to normal. And I think this is arguably the most balanced team in football right now. I love what I saw from the Cowboys, and I have reason to think it'll continue. Y'all know who's number 1. It's a team I've been riding with since week 1. A lot of people jumped off the ship. Not me. Kansas City, the top team on my A list. I mean, I love what we saw from Patrick Mahomes this Sunday. It wasn't explosive. It wasn't crazy. He wasn't putting up those Joe Bro numbers, but he did what we have wanted to see him do all season long, methodically work his way up the field without Travis Kelce, by the way. Extremely, extremely impressive performance. Meanwhile, the defense has become one of the best man coverage units in the NFL. Excellent standard rush as well. I take the Chiefs to win the AFC, and they're the best team in the NFL.
All right, well, Jeff's over here rubbing his face. So, Jeff, what say you to this A-list?
I mean, going back to my first point, I mean, she got Swagoo on her side by bringing them to the number 2, which she knew she shouldn't have done, but she did it anyway because she knew Swagoo is going to.
She's got to see him later.
He's going to rubber stamp that thing all the way. Oh, my Cowboys. Oh, my Cowboys. Blah, 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 blah. It's all more here. How excited I am about the Cowboys, balance, all this kind of stuff. Man, they beat the Washington football team. Washington. By the way, 2 weeks earlier, they almost lost to Washington. Man, they had a good game. It's a get-right game. You can't put them up at number 2. We cannot put them at number 2. And then in the AFC, you don't even have the Tennessee Titans on the AFC. Mina Kimes, you and I both think, how in the world are you going to put Buffalo again? Listen, they had an insane game. He played as good as you can play. But you and I both know if they lined up in neutral field right now, those two teams, you give the nod to Tennessee Titans over the Buffalo Bills.
I do not agree.
You know it, and listen.
I do not agree.
The Colts beat the brakes off that team 4 or 5 weeks ago, and we're going to put the Bills up there because they get and beat the Patriots. No, ma'am. I am. Listen, this list. You know what? You know what? This list is perfect for Stephen A's list. You know why?
Oh,
Because that's what it does. Just like Stephen A's. I'm doing the same here.
Boy,
Mina Kimes,
Jeff
something happened in that chair.
For the Colts and the Packers. Who could have seen that coming? I just want to quick a hit point before I hand it over to my man Swagoo. You talk about, the Cowboys beat the Washington football team. We're talking about the Packers, who barely beat Tyler Huntley and whatever that version of Baker Mayfield is. We're talking about competition. You got to look at those schedules too, Jeff, and you got to listen to what I say. It's about the defense. The defense has not been playing well over the last few weeks. Marcus, you know that Dallas defense is better than Green Bay, Marcus.
Okay, Marcus, before we get to your response, we have a little bit of video because you're reacting quite favorably to Mina's A-list.
Not
so
a
let's
shock.
take a look at that. Let's take a look.
You're damn right I was.
That smile.
Oh,
Look at it.
Feeling himself.
You know what that is, Charlie? You know what that is? That's the NFL live vibe. That's what that is. That's the NFL live vibe. That's what they do. They get together. You know, Dan gets on there with it. They all get this little shoulder rub. Look at him. Oh, please, throw me the Cowboys at number 2. Throw me the Cowboys at number 2. Oh, my word.
There we are. There we are. We love it. Oh, man.
Oh.
So, Marcus, do you have anything to say, or are you just going to hug the helmet a little more and let us know?
Listen, for the sake of doing my job, I love this team. And
we can
but
tell.
I would put Green Bay too. MK, I gotta disagree with you. I would put Green Bay too. I love the list. I love what they've done. I still need to see Dallas a consistent offense for these next 2 games. If they can give me consistently high offense, I think they will. And the Philadelphia Eagles game, if they trying to get a number 1 seed, if everybody plays, obviously, if they trying to get a number 1 seed, I would love to see them continue to operate into the playoffs.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.